welcome to the Cars and Comedy Podcast. I am your host, Ralph Napoleon. I'm joined by my co-host, Rob Corelli.
Yo.
And then we have Danielle behind the counter here.
Woo!
All right, so right off the bat, let's talk about we're missing Justin Jose. Justin has stepped away from the Cars and Comedy Podcast for a while. I don't know if he's going to come back. That would be great if he did come back, but he is focused on getting his schoolwork done. So education above everything else. So I can't be mad at him, can't hate anything like that. He's trying to get his education on. So, you know, hopefully he's doing well, projects and such, you know, and we wish him very merry and very well. And we'll see you soon, Justin, hopefully, man. You know. Absolutely. So, but all right. So now back on to what we got going on. We haven't been here for a while, so a lot of vacations, a lot of stuff going on, right, Rob?
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. You and me both, like me and Danielle, we were looking at vacations. You had vacations.
Yep,
I feel like you had vacations for like
a month.
A month straight, dude.
Absolutely. It's the only way to do it.
Oh, my God. Anything new going on? How's camping? How's everything?
Good. Yeah, everything's good. Kids getting big, just getting started into fall sports time, so super busy, soccer, track, stuff like that.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
What grades are they going into?
Got
Tough question, I guess.
Yo.
got a junior and an 8th grader.
Wow, I thought Rob was a senior.
Nope,
Jesus.
Nope.
He's doing really well with track and field and everything.
Yeah, he's crushing it, dude.
Yep. He's driving now. We got his first car.
Oh, my God.
What do you get?
2012 Jeep Liberty.
Oh, you got him that Jeep Liberty?
Yeah.
Nice, safe car.
Oh, God.
$500 special. 5 hundos. Yeah, there's a lot of spray foam.
How much had you had to put into it?
A lot of
There's a lot of spray foam and a lot of Bondo.
So you probably bought your weight in Bondo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little heavy on one side, but
It's all right.
I mean, the frame isn't rotted or whatever. The guy who had it before, he did try to keep it alive for as long as he could. There's the one subframe that usually rots out. He put in a junkyard one in, so that one's solid. So for the most part, like it starts up, runs.
That's great.
You know what I mean? It had a couple cannon holes in the side, but nothing a little like TLC couldn't fix with some spray paint.
Listen, that's what a first car is supposed to be about, man. You know? Yeah, mess that one up, and then, you know, you get something else later on down the line.
It was funny watching him be completely confused, like when he first got into
Really?
it. He's just like, how do I hook my phone to this? I was like, you don't.
You drive.
We bought him a little FM transmitter.
Oh, God. Oh, my
You should have
God.
trying to explain. I was trying to explain what it does. And he's like, what do you mean you turn the radio on? I'm like, it's like a little mini radio station. And you're broadcasting. He's like, and then the lights light up, you know. And he's like, so what if my friends are parked next to me and they tune into the same channel? I'm like, yeah, plays over it.
Yeah, plays
then
over
it was a
it.
different. It went from disappointment to like, I got the coolest shit now. And he couldn't wait to go show all his friends.
Really?
I'm sure none of them ever seen anything.
I was just going to say, but I was thinking, though, how many of his friends are actually listening to the radio?
He could go tell him, be like, "Yo, I'll play my music over everybody's radio."
Yeah.
Like we used to do, park all together.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Everybody turned in, and I'm sitting there laughing. I was like,
"Oh my
hilarious.
God, that's too funny." You know, I saw this one reel. I didn't put it in the chat, but like I thought it was fucking hilarious. There's this like newer like young lady. She was like into a car and it had a tape deck, and she wanted to listen to her stuff. And you know, iPhones don't have like the 3.5 millimeter jack.
Yep.
So she probably had a Samsung or something like that, and she could not figure out how the tape went into the tape deck. And there was a line coming, and she was like, "I don't know how to do it."
With the
Yeah, with the line.
Absolutely.
It's
I love it.
too funny, dude. These kids, they have no idea. The struggle was real back in the day, you know? When we didn't have CD players, we used to have the tape deck going to the CD player.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I used to keep like 3 towels.
Yeah.
In the thing, and then I had my CD player sitting on the.
I
the
know.
towels, and like you put the anti-skip on, the bass boost.
Oh my
Maybe
God,
run,
that's
like-
too funny, dude.
Like I don't know how they talk about distracted driving now.
Yeah.
The shit we used to do opening up the
Oh.
book. I'd have a book,
Yeah.
drive on my knee with a book of CDs, digging through CDs and shit,
Yep.
like cleaning them off, like.
Dude, what about a map? What about Yahoo?
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yahoo Map? What was it? No, MapQuest.
MapQuest.
MapQuest. What about MapQuest? Like, you know, you would
Well,
just.
I had atlases. Like,
Oh,
my
my
first job, I drove
God,
for a living,
an
and
atlas.
I had atlases for like because I drove out of Middletown, New York, and I had to go upstate, and then I had to go down into the city and stuff.
That's
So I had, and then I had individual atlases for each city that were detailed. So
Yeah,
I could
yeah,
see
yeah.
one, like because the
streets and stuff?
streets for one ways and shit like that, and yeah, I had to have all that shit, like going down into like Yonkers. Like I drove a lot in Yonkers and Westchester and like all down through there.
Really?
Like a little bit into Brooklyn, but not too much.
Yeah,
But it was
yeah.
actually easier once I got into like the bigger part of the city. Like Yonkers is a fucking mess. Like it's so hard to get around, you know. But like all down through there, like you know what I mean. Like yeah, and I drove it with a fucking map. You
I was
know?
about to say, yeah.
There was a meme a while back that said like we used to really print shit out from MapQuest and drive around like fucking pirates.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
you drive around like a pirate, and you didn't know how far it was. Like,
Absolutely
like,
not.
I was like,
Yep.
you know, like you're just driving. Like, did we miss the exit?
We would reset the
Yeah,
the
the
mileage.
Yeah,
Yep.
so like because if you listed out the
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
you know drive
Yep.
3 miles.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit,
It's like,
3
oh,
miles.
we're at 2.5. Your exit's coming
Yeah.
up.
Oh my God, it's so bad. Technology, man, has come a long way. And I tell you what, like my father used to run with an Atlas as well. Because when we used to have this brown van. It was it was like a 1998 or something like that. It was like a Chevy, or no, I'm sorry, it was a Dodge like Astro van or something. It was something like that.
Ford made the Astros.
No, it was Dodge. It was a Dodge.
Dodge.
But like it was brown. I
Yeah.
remember this. Oh my God, it was so terrible. But like he built like a little wooden like thing in the middle.
To put the map on?
Yeah, to put the map
Goddamn,
on.
Yeah.
And,
That's awesome.
and it was like a big map,
yeah.
dude. Like it was ridiculous. But yeah, my dad lived and died by that map.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
My old man had this thing. I wish, I don't even know where it is. Like, I wonder where it went to. But it was literally it was a dial. It was 4 maps. Okay, so you know, like a micrometer.
Yeah.
But it had a little metal wheel on the bottom.
Really?
So if you were on a map and the map was a certain size.
Yeah.
You set that size to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then you can trace the road, and it'll tell you how many miles you went. You know how they could have like a little,
What?
like 2 miles here equal. Is that me?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not me.
That's one of us. But
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny because the screen's vibrating.
is
That's
it?
hilarious.
Is it my screen vibrating? No.
On the which
Which?
That was
Yeah.
Oh, it's
hilarious.
Rob.
Oh, it
So
was
it's
on
that
Rob.
one.
Oh, so it's your camera was
I
vibrating.
have no friends.
you have an alarm though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It could have been
yes.
an alarm too. Yeah.
So yeah, if you had like it was like for every inch it's 3 miles. That's a setting. So it measured like it went like 12 inches. It would have the calculation for you, a little dial.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah, I
Could
remember
you-
him messing with that. Like when we had to take long trips, so we'd go out like
Really? Could you
uh,
imagine like showing a kid that, or like, and any?
I used to play
I'm not
with
even a
that
kid.
thing all the time.
Really?
Like when I was a kid, I'd be like drawn out and like see how many miles it was from here to there. Like
You know what's crazy? Like you think about like things like that, and if I put that on a desk right now and be like, "Can you tell me what this is for?"
yeah, no.
Guaranteed, nobody could tell you what it's for. Guaranteed, and
Yeah.
it's just so funny.
Didn't we talk about that? Like the trend where they have 2 people on either side of the wall.
Oh yeah, yeah,
when they're
yeah.
like how do you answer the phone?
Yeah, yeah.
And
It'd be
people
like this.
and people like that. Like
Yeah.
how do you like
how do
all
you
that shit?
how do you hang up the phone?
Yeah.
And people are just like,
Yeah, like
yeah.
that.
And then people, yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
Oh my God, yeah. It's,
I think we did talk about that one.
yeah, I think we did talk about it. That's hilarious, dude.
But speaking of technology and cars and stuff, I'm actually pissed off because
Uh-oh.
remember I said like when I bought my new truck, I wanted the most basic.
Yeah. Bones bare, everything. Yeah.
And so you can't get like anymore like an actual manual shift 4-wheel drive, like where you just reach down, put it in 4-wheel,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
put it in neutral, whatever. So I was at Ralph Marshall's the other day. He grabbing some cinder blocks. He's throwing a bunch away. So I drove back out to his yard, and I'm like, maybe I'll just throw it in 4-wheel so I don't spin it all. Drove it out. Hit 4-wheel drive, it's flashing.
No way.
2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, flashing. 2-wheel drive.
Oh my god.
Nothing. Push button. I'm like hitting a button. I'm like, you got to be shitting me.
Oh my god.
So brand new truck, and all you could do is push a button. Because now, what is it? Is it the solenoid? Is it a fuse?
Nah.
A bad wire?
It's
programming, whatever.
It's the actual gear itself.
If that, maybe just the fuse that powers that thing. Like
every time I've ever worked on
it's brand new.
I know. I was about to say it's brand new, so like it might be different in your truck, but the older trucks that I've seen that are all push buttons, it's like a gear that's in there that just fucking goes faulty.
So stupid.
It is. It's very.
And I'm like, if this thing was, I reach down, boom,
Bop.
4-wheel drive.
Yep. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. There was one time where.
The manual shift doesn't work either.
What?
Yeah, when you're driving, I'm trying to switch gears. Nothing works.
Oh my god, dude.
So yeah, there is the downfall though.
Technology works like sometimes, but
it is cool when it does work.
Yeah, it's cool when it does work, but you got. I don't know, man. It's just bad all around. Like you have to be into that kind of thing. It's just like all the Teslas. Like I like Teslas, but now I'm just like, dude, there's no way I would buy a Tesla now. I'm just like, I really don't want one. Like, they're cool to look at, because we saw like Danielle, where her parents live. We're getting reports, like people that live around there that there's a Cybertruck that's in PCP.
There's one up by us now.
And now Danielle like actually took a picture of it, and like there's a guy that's got 3 of them, and I'm just
he has a Cybertruck, I think a Model 3, and then a P
and then
something.
a P100D or something like that. So yeah, he's got 3 of them.
They're cool. They take off. I like. There's a lot of really cool features.
Yeah.
I think what's really neat about them is that it's kind of forcing everybody else in the industry to do different things.
Yeah.
Instead of just pumping out the same crap.
Yeah.
But like the only thing that is scary is that did you see like the new Rivians?
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep. They have
they don't have quarter panels. It's a whole side.
Really?
So if you're in a small fender bender and you fuck
Holy
up one
shit.
side,
Totaled.
they have to. It's probably totaled. Like
that
they
sucks.
They have to like take off the whole side skin.
That sucks.
The
dude.
whole skin. It's not a skin in a door. It's the whole side. The fender's connected up to the roof all the way to the rear.
Oh my
So the front
God.
fender is connected to the rear fender.
Oh
wonder
my.
why
Do you know
they
what the
decided
insurance is
that.
gonna be?
Yeah.
I can
The
imagine.
insurance is gonna be outrageous because
Yeah.
like you just won't be able to like.
Yeah.
You can't
Maybe
even-
real body shops actually.
I was
come
gonna
back.
say you probably can't.
Yeah.
even-
Maybe.
Might have to start learning how to work some stuff anymore, bro.
Absolutely no. There's no way, dude.
Because nobody fixed dents anymore and shit.
There's no way.
They just replace skins.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's crazy. That was definitely one of my downfalls. Whenever I went to when I was in high school, we went to like MCI or tech school or whatever that's part of your high school as an elective, and I went to the body shop part. I didn't even go to the mechanics part. The body shop part, and I was like, man, this is great. And everything leading up to paint, I hated. Paint was the only thing
Paint's
I
fun.
like. Yeah, paint's fun because you see the results like. Yeah, but everything leading up to that, I'm like, everything sucks.
There's some
man.
shit that's really hard. Like,
Yeah.
You have to almost be part. It's part artwork.
Yeah,
when
it
you're doing
is.
that. It really is to
It
match
is.
a contour. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, you really got it's all feel, and then obviously like your finished result is all that prep work.
Oh, yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So like when you shoot paint and it looks like shit, it's because you're
Because I sucked at everything else before that,
Oh yeah, no, I trust me, the struggle is real for me. I don't have the patience for it. That's
Yeah.
why I can't spackle.
Yeah.
I sit there, I fuck it all up. Like out of all the shit that I can do, as far as construction and everything, I get to that and I call something like, "Hey,
yeah.
can you spackle this?" And they're like, "What? Like, didn't you just build this whole thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can't spackle."
Yeah, I can't spackle. Yeah, it's the same thing with me, man. I can't spackle either. I'm just terrible at it. I have her father come through.
ADD kicks in.
Yeah.
Trying to touch
Oh,
it.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh, is it dry? I should sand it. Maybe I should put another coat on. Is it ready yet? Can I paint over it?
Still looks a little dimple. And,
Yeah. I'll be doing that, and I'll be painting into the same day. And they were like, "Isn't that supposed to take like 3 days?" Be like, I just can't wait. Paint right over it.
Yeah.
That's why you come over my house. There's fucking cracks everywhere. There's cracks
we let ours sit for days. I feel like even a week in our living room, and there's still cracks.
Yeah, there's still.
Yeah, you'll.
I think
run
it's
into
also the
stuff
house
like that.
settles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like over time.
There's a lot of stuff that happens.
So it's mostly user error, but you know.
I don't care.
I just suck at it.
Yeah.
Ralph's not the greatest at painting either.
So yeah, I'm just.
He gets very
I'm just like fucking just.
Yep.
Put another coat over it. It's fine.
ADD,
You know what I
bro.
mean? Yeah.
ADD kicks
I
in.
don't care. I just
You know
I
how
want to
bad
get
it
it
was,
done right
like,
now.
So last night we were talking before the podcast that a bunch of the gaskets on the 370.
Yes,
on
tell us about that.
Exhaust gaskets. So it had a little bit of a hiss, and you can hear like a little tick every once in a while. And I'm like, I'm not tearing this thing apart. And I drove it for almost a year like that.
Yeah.
Nobody really, only on like a cold start you'd hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
It'd
like my
heat up.
car, kind of how it sounds.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
your
you
car
get a
is,
little-
yeah.
I feel like it's like a little nice rumble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's whatever. Like it didn't bother me, and all of a sudden it started getting worse. And I borrowed that smoke machine off you.
Yeah.
So I jammed the smoke machine in it. I go underneath it, and I'm looking. I'm like, well, there's that one leak. I knew about that one. I'm like, the other one, I could see it leaking. And it's all out of the gaskets because it's still an exhaust, stainless, no rust on it or anything. It's just
Yeah.
out of the gaskets. I'm like, I could do that. And then all the way up where the header meets the test pipe, all of a sudden the smoke finally made it up there, and it's just dumping out. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, that's a lot. So it just rusted out like the gasket did. Like actually when I took it off, you could see that it was a metal gasket.
Uh-huh.
The middle part, like,
Yeah.
the sandwich part
Yeah.
was just gone. It was black through there, and I'm like, all right. So I wanted to try. A lot of guys said they had a lot of luck with Permatex copper. They use
Okay.
it even on high pressure on turbo manifolds and stuff
Okay.
like that. So I was
Is
like,
it like
so
a goop or something?
it's
Yeah.
an RTV. It's basically you make
Yeah.
your own gasket. So when I was in there, I found that they had Permatex makes like a Optimax, something that's for even hotter and a high torque. So like where there'd be a lot of vibration or whatever. So I was like, I'll try this stuff, but you have to like put it on wet, make the seal hand tight, let it sit for an hour, and then torque down. And then you have to let it sit for a day.
Holy shit.
So I'm like,
ADD's kicking in, dude.
So I had everything off, cleaned up, and I was very particular, and it was just a nice day. I jacked that thing up way up in the air, and so I'm like, I get it all fitted with the Permatex and everything, and I'm like, okay. And then the hour, I had to leave the garage.
Yeah,
I
was just
left the
about to
garage.
say.
I went back to the house, watched the show, and I'm like, all right, I could go up. And I torqued it down. And then, like, still the voice in my head was like, start it up. And I'm like, you can't start. I'm like, start it up. No, I shut the whole garage down. I'm like, I got to leave.
Walk away.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, because it says it takes a day to cure. So I'm like, I just want to give it the best bet. I don't know if this is going to work. I'll let everybody know if it works or not or how long it works for.
Did you do it yesterday?
But, yeah.
Okay.
I was last night. I was up in the garage messing around.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use some of that stuff as well, like or something close to it because I'm gonna be working on the Evo, and I'll be taking apart the
Which Evo?
transmission Ivy. So I'm taking apart the transmission case because it leaks around the whole freaking bottom part, and like I don't know what happened when the guy built it. Like, did he not wait until it was sealed or what? I have no idea.
There's a lot of, when I was looking at that, I didn't realize how many different types of that Permatex they have. They
Yeah.
have stuff that's for gasoline, stuff that's for transmission oil, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, I heard a lot of guys had a lot of like
Success
with it.
Yeah. So, I
We'll
mean,
see.
that's good. Yeah, we'll just have to see. But
So you got to split the where between that and the motor?
yeah, no, I'm gonna
Where?
I'm gonna replace the clutch because I have a new clutch for it. So
okay.
I'm gonna replace the clutch and split the case because it's leaking, and then I'm gonna reseal it. I'm gonna clean it up, reseal it, and put it back in.
How'd the clutch go bad? You don't even drive that thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's a terrible clutch, dude.
Great
Oh, yeah.
It's
question.
a terrible clutch. Like,
What
so
do you have in it now?
you get over like I don't know. It's somewhere close to the top, maybe 7,800, 7,500 RPM. Then the car starts to like do some weird stuff. So my car revs out to 8,500, like, and it'll sustain that 8,500. But I don't think my clutch is good. Like, it's just not a good clutch. Like,
What kind of clutch is it?
it's
That's
a
what it
it's a competition single disc HD. It's supposed to be rated for
Sounds
high horsepower.
expensive.
Do you have a lightweight flywheel in there?
Yeah,
or-
lightweight. Yeah, well,
How much is that suck or no? I was curious.
No,
about-
it's okay. Like I have no issues with it,
is
but
there any chattering with you?
no chatter. But
that's when you get to those triple discs
Yeah.
and shit like that.
yeah.
right?
Well, I got a
I'm
twin.
surprised you with just a single, like how you could actually hold that
Yeah,
horsepower. Of that
I
car.
know, dude. Yeah,
Or it doesn't.
it
Or
does.
it might not be. Is
Nah,
that why it's burning
well,
up?
maybe, I don't know.
Probably not.
Like
Hold-
I'm gonna guess.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I don't know.
Because when it was getting tuned, that's what
Yeah,
Carl was saying.
Carl.
He was saying it's your clutch, it's your clutch, it's your clutch.
Yeah.
you're
So
probably
something's up with my clutch. So I'm gonna pull that thing, get rid of it, and I got a new clutch for it. So I'll be starting to make videos
This
soon
better
on
be
that.
the
Like-
lifetime clutch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah, I got a twin disc for it. So
But it
I'm
should,
telling
the
you, like,
amount of
most of the
mileage he drives this thing, that shit should last for 20 years.
yo, for real, for real.
Anything that I've ever driven that's been over 500 horsepower has been a nightmare to drive because the clutch that is
Yeah.
required to hold that is just usually horrible. Like,
But you know what's crazy though? Danielle drives it,
yeah.
and Danielle can drive it. Like she just
she's
chooses.
used to it,
She just
so.
chooses not to. You know what I mean?
I don't
But-
enjoy. I mean, I love Ivy. That's the only car I actually really enjoy.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't like driving stick.
Yeah.
It's just a user.
User thing.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like all the time, it just.
Yeah, I panic on hills.
Yeah. Like the
Oh,
STI
see.
would probably be good for her because it has rollback, so she
I
could
still
like.
have no desire for it.
But yeah, she doesn't want to drive it.
I guess I drove stick for so long.
Mhm.
I just.
Mhm.
But I didn't have to.
Like, and it was years that I like until I bought my. I remember when I first bought my Z, it was my first manual, and I don't know how long.
Oh yeah.
I'm
oh
trying
yeah.
to drive it. I'm stalling it and
Yeah.
shit. I'm
Yeah,
like-
I guess-
and my uncle was
exact-
laughing
ex-
at myself. Like,
But I guess to be fair though, I've never owned my own to
Yeah.
fuck up.
Oh,
Yeah,
To
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
up. So
Yeah.
it would be, hey babe, fucked up the clutch,
Yeah.
and then he'd be like, I'm okay, what happened? So
Yeah.
it would be different if it was mine. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I hear
Like
you.
where I
Yeah,
could,
yeah.
and if I knew how to fix it, I would fix it.
Yeah.
But it's always someone else's car that you know what I mean. Like
my kid wants a manual. That's the next. After
Teach
that,
him,
that
dude.
Jeep. He's been doing it.
Fucking teach them.
It helps that they drive dirt bike.
Yeah,
They
for sure.
They get in the car and they're like, oh, I know what to do. I know.
Yeah,
how to
yeah,
push
yeah.
back,
Makes
so
sense.
they
The
could-
but
fundamentals
to me, it
at
never
least, you know.
it never made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to rev match. I don't know how to do
Yeah.
that shit.
No, I know. That stuff comes with time.
Mhm.
You just
That's what I was
practice
just
it.
gonna say.
Just practice it. Like,
Yeah.
You have to have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Buy a sim. Buy
No.
a sim. Absolutely.
No, because I would take up like my whole base. I would be down here somewhere. and
No,
be
just
like,
Just the pedal thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I always thought that'd be cool.
Yeah. I see there's some crazy sims though.
Bro, they're out there.
They're ridiculous, dude.
But just the Logitech frame, I think is only a couple $100. So I was
Oh,
thought
that's
about
not
getting
too
it for
bad.
Jacob. Like, 'cause he
Yeah.
always likes driving. He has his own. He has a Logitech steering wheel and the pedal set.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, if he keeps playing it, I'd invest in that. Like
Yeah.
it's like a little racing chair.
Yeah.
It folds up pretty small too,
Yeah.
but allows you to put your pedals into a rack.
Okay.
So you'll have your clutch and stuff. And I thought about it, I'm like, I should do that. Let him run it.
Yeah.
Because you ever see that kid, that little kid? There's this little kid that his dad's also was like a pro drifter or whatever.
Mm.
And I guess the kid was on a sim since he still had a friggin' bottle. You know what I
Really?
mean? So I think he was only like 6 or 7, and they modded the car so the pedals would reach into like the car seat.
Was he
Like-
drifting?
yeah, like 1,000
think-
horsepower.
yeah,
fucking
I
car.
What?
And the kid got in it, and they were like it looked like somebody that's been doing it their whole life. And
Really?
this kid's just, and not even
But no
flinching.
fear.
Kid just,
Yeah.
No fear, just
What?
sideways, and this car is just eating. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
letting
yeah.
it eat, and you just see him. He's like completely calm, knows exactly what the car is gonna do.
I
and
think
it's
I've
just
seen a
from
clip of something like that.
the sim.
What?
Yeah, I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
It was like, I remember seeing it, and all it reminds me is the damn
Gran
the movie,
Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It's
Such
true
a good
though.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking insane, dude.
But yeah, it's muscle memory though. Like you get.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly what it is.
I lost my memory.
Yeah.
I think we all lost.
We're getting older, man. You know,
I think it was the big COVID gave me the run.
the big
Oh.
COVID.
Yeah.
Oh man, oh man. All right, so let's get into what type of time we got?
About 27, 28 minutes.
Nice.
All right, so we'll get into a couple of reels, and then we can talk about. I have no idea where we even left off because it's been a while, but.
What you could do is just go to the end of it and then work our way back.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. Cause there's a lot. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Mirror display. So, let's pull this up.
Oh, K-truck.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh shit.
What the, bro?
Oh my God! Seriously?
That's a tut-tut, bro. That's a tut-tut.
Is it?
It's not a
oh
K-truck,
yeah,
yeah.
it is a tut-tut.
It's basically like a motorcycle.
It's a three-wheeler.
Yeah. That's
Did I send this?
No, I don't know who
I feel
sent
like
that
I
was
saw
Justin.
this.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
Danielle.
And I was like, I saw this.
Yeah, Danielle threw a bunch of them out there.
Yeah. I love watching this shit. What is he in, a Harley Buell?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
God. Jesus.
Babe, what are you?
Yo, things
Look
are
at
wild. Yo, I would bet my paycheck that's down in Florida.
Oh yeah, there's no
definitely
doubt.
Florida.
There's no doubt
Or how
about
about
it.
like Louisiana? Look at her.
Oh my
No, that's
God, yo,
Florida.
she's going in.
That's Florida.
Holy shit, dude. She's
Clearly, it probably wasn't the first time if someone else was videoing her.
yeah, I know. Oh my God, what is this? It
Oh, I
says
don't know.
raccoons are trying to break into a Cybertruck. What?
They're confused.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Oh my
love
God,
it.
that's too funny. Yo, that would make me so mad, dude. That would make me so
Get what
mad.
you pay for.
How much are those things now?
Yo, they're like $100 grand, dude.
120 I see them for.
Like I said, the coolest thing about it is that they're,
That they rust.
yeah. Oh, no, that they're bulletproof.
Oh yeah. What the hell is this, Rob?
Bro, I never seen this in there.
Yeah. Stinger?
Yeah. Look at this thing.
There's a remote keyless entry system, and the fold-down armrest reveals the
Shit
controls
better go in the water.
for electronic memory steering wheel and driver's seat.
Oh my God. What year is this?
I mean,
Probably the 80s.
80s?
There are electronic and manual adjustments for the instrument cluster and the
Bro, that's some future shit, Matt. Like,
Yeah.
people are
That-
probably like,
I was about to
"What
say,
the
yeah.
fuck?"
Taking your Pontiac stick
But look at
to
that
the
thing,
beach,
huh?
But you forgot your beach chair. Fear not. This car has the answer. Just remove one of the upholstered inserts from either one of the front seats. and-
No way,
Yo,
dude.
right?
No way.
This is like a party mobile, man.
And a funky-looking CD player in the center console.
CD player.
Under this
Oh.
there's a pull-out AM/FM cassette player that you can
AM/FM?
And if you like a lot of nooks and crannies, how about a couple of pull-out storage bins under each front seat?
Oh my
The
God.
outside door panel of the
Probably the
sticker is
cheapest
actually
Check this
plastic.
thing out.
a
Yo,
storage
but
pod
What?
and ice chest.
Ice chest?
yo,
There's a portable vanity case for binoculars and a compass. A hidden toolkit, including a trouble light and an air compressor.
Yo, what the fuck?
bro, I never even seen that
Listen,
before, bro.
yo, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This would fit in today, 100%.
100%, yeah.
I
With
feel
all
like if
the
it had different curves.
yeah,
it would
with all the
definitely-
Cybertrucks and all
Yep.
the Teslas, dude, like this would fit
But you
in.
put all modern stuff in there,
Oh
like,
yeah.
At least
like-
the Pontiac won't rust like
and then
the
make it,
Cybertruck.
and then make it what? Like make it like 20, make it like cheap as shit.
This would-
Put a little 3-cylinder in there.
Dude, you know what I was
the
thinking?
slingshot.
Yeah, I was about to say it reminds me of the slingshot. Like that's what I was kind of
Would you
getting.
ever
But they
buy a
probably had like
slingshot?
13-inch wheels. No.
No.
The 3-wheel, I can't. Now, if
What
you,
the slingshot?
Yeah,
You
that's
wouldn't
the
want
three-
one?
I don't know. I don't like it, the 3
Really?
I love the front end.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if you could just give it 4 wheels,
Yo,
I would pay like a lot of. I would be like, I want that car.
they make a 4-wheel conversion.
I,
You know that?
I never seen one.
Oh, really?
I've heard about it.
I
but
yeah,
it
I've
makes me interested.
I've seen
like-
one online, but never in person. But
Yeah.
I've
but
heard of it.
I like the front end look, but something about the rear wheel, just like I don't. It doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't turn me on.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, this thing would fit right into today.
But it's just weird, right? And
it is
no
so
one ever see it. I was
wild.
like, I remember I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
This is for beach bums,
It had to be
man.
it had to be a concept car that they were trying to.
yeah.
100%, dude.
I'm surprised none of us ever saw it though.
I know. Like I didn't even know this thing was a thing. You know what I mean? That's nuts. All right, what is this?
Oh God.
What do you think? Very nice. It's very cool, baby, but that's nothing. What do you think?
Oh my God.
Nice.
Nice.
By the way, you ain't seen nothing yet. White.
With Aerostar.
Very nice. Let's see Paul Balance.
They have smartphones?
No.
No.
This was like a
Ugh.
someone
The
redid it,
business-
kind of.
Yeah, they had his business cards.
What do you think?
Dude, you know what's crazy? I've never actually seen this movie, so
Ralph,
like
you need to watch it tonight.
I know.
Just watch
What is it called? American Psycho,
American
right?
Psycho.
All right.
Watch
so
it.
like, I don't.
And you like Christian Bale too.
Yeah,
right?
I like Christian Bale.
Watch the movie.
He's fucking
It's
insane.
solid.
Yeah.
It's solid.
All right. Like,
solid movie.
I think we need to probably watch it because like this scene comes up all the time, and I'm just like,
There's
what?
so many.
What are they even
Oh
talking
my
about?
God. They're right. I don't want to ruin it for you.
Nah, it's all right.
It's a business card.
All right.
everybody-
So
they were-
business
they were
card.
flexing.
All right. So I need to figure it. This is Spanish. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Have you seen this? This whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
Oh God.
No way.
Jesus.
That's so foul.
Yo, that's hilarious, dude. We'll do one. We'll do a couple more. Oh man, you know what's crazy? I never had this issue with my father.
Yeah.
Like never had that. So I was just I got lucky because he didn't work on cars or do anything crazy. Oh man, what is this one? What? This is so wrong.
Foul.
Oh my
Justin.
God, that's
That was a good
hilarious.
Oh, it's been so long. They started falling off.
Yeah, I know. Well, this one oh yeah, unavailable. Yeah, so we'll watch one more.
I was gonna say just finish them so we don't have to go back.
There was a lot.
There's all five.
Oh,
I seen this one.
Yeah. me
yeah.
too.
Race.
You want race?
He said, "God damn it."
I want to say that SRT though.
This one?
It looks like a fake one.
It does. No, that's an SRT. But no, that looks like an SRT4. It's got the bumper, got the hood, got the headlights.
They didn't make them in green though.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't realize that. Holy
like-
shit! Yeah, right.
Yo.
Yeah.
I am shutting up.
Yeah, it's crazy when Danielle
Yes.
knows, you know.
Probably like a front end collision and.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we saw this one.
Oh
I
yeah.
think we're good.
All right, so we're good.
Go up to one more.
All right.
Yeah, I think you posted this one, right, Rob?
No.
I don't know.
Did I
who-
post that?
No, that was Danielle that
That was
posted
you.
that. We'll do
Oh
one more.
no, we do have a couple more.
Oh
This
yeah.
is pretty much a surveillance vehicle at this point. It's powered by electricity, which could be turned off at any moment. In fact, in China right now, if you have a poor social credit score, you can't charge your Tesla, which
What?
is crazy. What happens when that gets introduced in the West and everybody has an electric vehicle? It's a mechanism of control. You have one kill switch, and you can basically
It is-
turn off all sorts
it
of
is
travel.
true.
Think about it.
Like,
Regulation
it's
says
what
you can't
have-
be
I have a
5
problem
kilometers
with.
from your house. Oh, well,
It's
you
happening even with gas
we're
cars.
tracking through your
If
car.
Chevy
You
wanted
press
to turn my
Wi-Fi,
truck off, they
turn
could.
the car. Boom.
OnStar.
Tesla's
They have,
pretty much a surveillance.
I could start my truck from here. I could turn it off. I could lock it, unlock it. They have all that coding if they wanted to.
One more, babe. This one's from Rob.
Yeah, no, I saw this one. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just watched them. There's another one that I posted in the other group.
I would so do this to a car. If I knew somebody that could do this, I don't know why I like this style.
It just
Really?
looks so
I like-
like. Ugh.
I wouldn't do it to my own paint. Like I would have somebody I would wrap it
Yeah.
and then I would have
Yeah.
somebody do it.
Nope, I'd ride straight up to the
Really?
Wouldn't even care.
Have you seen this, babe?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, came out really, really good.
There's one that I posted in the other chat that Rob's gonna really like.
Really?
I wish I mean, I really
Look at that.
look at that. Like,
Imagine seeing that on the street. Looks like a concept car, like out of
Yeah.
a freaking.
It does look cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I would want to take it off
in a
eventually.
fucking heartbeat, I would. In a heartbeat, I would. I wish I was that artistic.
It looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, it looks like it's moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nah, that's cool.
I would in a heartbeat. Yeah.
That's cool.
He did it with spray paint.
Yep.
Fuck. Jesus Christ. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about something. What type of time we got, man?
We got about 10 more minutes.
All right. So we'll make this. This is probably gonna take longer than 10 minutes. That's for sure. So Rob, have you heard or seen anything about like what's going on YouTube? Do you the YouTubers? That's what's happening. So what's going on?
No.
Really? Hoonigan?
I
Fitment
heard-
Industries. Well, Fitment Industries. Well,
I
we
think
already
just
know.
from what you told me, like,
Yeah.
with Fitment is pretty much all.
Yep. Fitment Industries and Donut.
And Donut, that's the big one. That
Donut
I'm really
is
surprised.
huge. So I was watching for a while now. So the two main hosts, Jeremiah and I forgot the other guy's name. There was three of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Jared. I want to say his name is Jared.
Was
Jared.
it from the donut?
Yeah, from Donut. Jared, Jeremiah, and
I can't think of him. I know I could see him in my.
yeah, I can see it. But the three main hosts that are there, right? They all left Donut,
Yeah.
like to pursue their own thing.
So is Donut still running?
Donut is still running, so I don't know exactly like.
Zach.
Oh, Zach.
Zach.
There you go.
Jeremiah.
Zach, Jeremiah, and somebody else.
Hold on a second. I put cast and it didn't pop up.
But yeah, so
James.
James.
Yeah.
James Humphrey is like
Yeah.
the main guy,
Yeah.
you know?
Pump free.
So
That-
did he leave? James did?
No.
Or no, is he still there?
Jeremiah and Zach are leaving Donut to start their own.
Yeah, they already started.
They're the ones that did the Miata, right?
Yeah.
They, like lived in that house.
Mhm,
I
yep.
think they lived together.
They
didn't they?
still live
Yeah.
like no, one of them lives there, and then they kind of
Okay.
like help each other out. But yeah, they left Donut, which is like a huge automotive YouTube channel.
Oh, is that why they're all the females are on there now?
Yep, that's exactly why. So you know, like because Danielle and
new
I, we
hosts.
used to watch these all the time, like
Oh, yeah.
the real mechanic stuff because like
now
I-
it's like a podcast basically.
yeah. So I didn't know that real mechanic stuff
Mm-hmm.
was its own like podcast or it was its own channel.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what we do here,
Yeah.
except for like no, it's actually what we do here.
Exactly what we do.
Yeah,
you know?
it's exactly what we do here. We look at reels and then we kind of like talk about it and stuff like that. That's what they do there. And it used to be Zach and Jeremiah with somebody else from the industry, and they used to talk about like, hey, look at this, and like they used to talk about like, hey, this is how it happened or whatever the case is, right? And now it's not like it's like new people. Like the girl that's on there, I forgot her name, Angelina, I
Yeah,
think her name is.
something like that.
So she brought on another female from her shop or her school or something like that, or probably one of her teachers because she's a teacher. She's doing it with her. The guy, I forgot what the hell his name is. The Mexican dude. He's got those vampire teeth. Oh shit!
Is that the dude that was he drifted and shit?
No. He's like shit. I
He's
forgot.
the one that actually knows what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Not to say like Angelina doesn't know.
No,
what she's
no, but
talking
I
about.
mean like.
But
Actually,
yeah, he's a real mechanic.
Bro, it's been so long since I watched their channel. I
Really?
I used to watch it like religiously. The last one was the Miata build that I was watching, and it was a lot of fun. But like when they started getting away from the actual builds,
Yep.
and
Yep.
like the my all-time favorite was the 350Z budget. Like,
Yeah.
Like that was
So-
that
Oh,
was
Nolan.
Nolan.
Yeah, that was groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Like watching somebody put a cheap set of fucking eBay.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then they tested it.
Yep.
And I was like, damn. I'm like, that's great. Like that was I thought it was amazing. Like it was such a good show.
No,
It was funny.
you're absolutely
And
right.
I just started falling off like after the Miata, like when they were taking this Miata, working on it, they were tracking it.
Oh yeah.
And that was fun to watch. And then when that kind of fell off, that's when I stopped.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I wanted to see the actual
Like
build
series. It's build series. So apparently, I'm no expert about this, so don't like take this. But from what I was reading, during COVID, a lot of companies like were struggling. Obviously, like I didn't think Donut was struggling either. I don't think that they were, but I think some conglomerate came in and was like, yo, you're making big money over here at Donut. We're going to buy you out. And the owner of Donut themselves sold to whoever, and they came through and they're changing shit left and right. Now, they changed the whole formula. You know what I mean? And they don't think that it's like a good idea to be putting money into whatever they're doing. Which kind of sucks because, like, that's pretty much what made them them.
Yeah.
So their last video that just came out, which I haven't really watched a lot of their new content because, like, it's just changed. Things have changed.
Yeah.
So they're putting a $8,000 body kit on a $500 Ford Ranger. And they were just like, this is going to be fun, that we're going to make this like great and this and that. And I think that they did that before, or started doing that before they got bought out because, they wanted to make it sense. What, you okay?
So
there?
I'm reading.
The dudes that split off, are they
There's a
doing their-
Wikipedia about it.
Are they
How
doing
it
their-
started.
Oh,
And now I'm
wow.
trying to wonder if it was all a hoax.
A what?
All a hoax.
I don't think it is all a hoax.
Well, I don't mean like a hoax. I mean just that they were given seed money.
Really? Wow.
In May 2018, Donut Media received $800K in seed funding in a round led by Techstars Ventures. In November of that year, it partnered with NASCAR.
Oh.
So-
I mean,
So weird, bro.
yeah. So I don't exactly know what is going on or what happened, but
So what's going on over at Hoonigan then?
so Hoonigan lost all their stars after after everything went down there. You know what I mean? Like everybody just started like leaving. Like I don't really see any kind of Hoonigan like
New videos. Or,
any
yeah.
videos on Hoonigan at all.
Yeah.
Like they're just a shop now.
I think
that-
we were talking about like it's their daughter tried. His daughter.
Yep,
tried
his daughter
to
tried to
keep
do it.
keep
Yep,
alive
Jim
and
Connor.
everything,
Yep,
but
the Jim Connor stuff. Like, and I'm just like, yo, Ken Block was the
it'd be
glue.
nice to still see them have a presence.
Yeah, I think
In
they'll
the
still have a
industry-
presence, but it's
industry,
not
but,
going to
like-
be nowhere near what it was before.
Now, didn't Pastrana have a lot to do with them too? Like, didn't he drive some of their stuff? Or
Yeah,
no? Like,
I think he was. I think he was part of it, but like not as
Not
crazy
deep,
as.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was as.
it'd be nice just
as
to see
into
them
it.
knock off a couple builds, but like you have to change. Like,
Yeah.
you can't hold on to like when something like that happens. Like you can't hold on to it. You have to change with it. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but it kind of sucks because like you're trying to change the whole formula. That's just like what happened with Fitment Industries.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the guy that ran well, I'm not gonna say he was the face of Fitment Industries. That was Alex Martini.
Yep.
So like he ventured off and they broke off into separate little spots or whatever. The owner of Fitment Industries is still doing what he's doing, but
Yeah.
they're like funneling what they used to have because Alex was like the head.
Yeah.
Like he was the one that was bringing in everybody,
Yep.
piquing their interest. It piqued me for a long time. Like I used to
Yeah.
watch his videos
yeah.
religiously. Like,
But I haven't seen like a lot from their Instagram.
no,
Used to see
nothing.
every once in a while, like
nothing.
the
Dude.
the last series of reels I seen on Instagram were actually pretty good.
Yeah?
But I was surprised when you said like things were changing with them. They were it was hilarious when they'd say something like, yo, did you ever see these wheels? Like I have a Honda Fit, and they're like, there's no way you have that, and they're like, really? And it shows like them going on their site
Oh,
and
really?
finding a picture of like a Honda Fit with like some crazy ass and it was pretty neat. Like they were showing off their own their own stuff and their own website, but like
Yeah.
that was the last that I seen from them, really.
Yeah, there's not a lot
Yeah.
going on with fitment, like. And
Now, do you think that's reflecting on what's going on, like in the world today, with like people just not being able to, like the regular Joe not being able to, like buy and modify their cars?
No,
like,
no,
right
no.
now?
No, I think it all comes down to personality, because if you have a personality, like, you know, and people resonate with what you got to say.
I just
then-
meant like industry in
yeah.
general, like the money's not flowing like it was.
Well, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
So but that's what I'm saying. Like you took Alex out. Like however that went down.
Yeah.
He's no longer with Fitment Industries.
Yeah.
Now he's got his own thing going. He gets his own stuff. Now people are gonna shop with him because now he has a presence. So I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he went off on his.
Oh yeah, he's off on his own.
So what is he? Is he doing his own?
Yeah, Alex Martini Works.
I wonder if it's
Really?
just kind of
Yep.
like in like all of Hollywood, it's kind of like a smaller branch of it, because once people have contracts, you know, they might have an issue with the producer or whatever the case is, and then they kind of branch off. It sounds like this is
like
kind
once
of
once he hit his,
like
he's like,
5
oh, like,
year whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna get paid like this for 5 years. You gotta
Exactly.
keep doing this, and then once it was done, he's like,
the
peace.
negotiation is just not there. I wonder if that's kind of because the money they probably never assumed would get to this. It's kind of like, I would hate to say like Jersey Shore, like the cast of them.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
they got
yeah.
paid in all the reality shows.
Yeah.
And I feel like YouTube, it was kind of underestimated. And so when you sign on and to talk about cars, you would have did it for, let's say, a couple $100 an episode.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're probably bringing in millions.
Yeah.
And
You're watching that happen, and you're like, oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
I think it's just all the...
It's a possibility.
Unfortunately, I feel like it's just all the uppers always, you know...
Yep.
yeah.
It's always somebody trying to buy it out. You know what I mean?
So to branch out on your own, kind
Yeah.
of...
And that's exactly
I
what it
feel
is.
like that's probably why,
Yeah.
because it's just like all of Hollywood.
Mhm.
The big
we
people.
gonna sell out, Ralph?
No, absolutely
sell
not,
it.
dude. It's just us. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Enough money, we selling out.
Yep. Yep.
There's enough money,
How
we
much-
selling out, bro.
Rob, we'll talk how much you're getting paid after this. I got a cup of coffee out of the deal. Ralph
But-
got his bottle of water.
They
over
came in there though.
yeah.
Yep.
Dude, we're not that big yet.
Come on,
Like I would love to get as big as some of these guys. Like honestly,
hilarious, bro.
yeah, it would be fucking great. Be like, oh yeah, what
If
are you
this
doing?
thing buys me a GT3, bro, like that's
Yo, that'd be
over.
so
That's when it's
great.
just over.
That'd be great. But yo, you see some of these guys like
Yeah.
Alex, like he's got a freaking Ferrari. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? To his name, like some of these guys have big money into like getting.
Well, a
there.
lot
know,
of that.
I just want a car that runs.
you got
a
car.
lot of that though, like you buy a high ticket car like that, and
Uh-huh.
part of it, like that's a lot is just tax write off.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
There's
like
no
it's the
doubt
it's one
about
of the
it.
easiest tax write off.
Yep.
They said it's
Be
like,
like-
just a luxury car like
Yeah.
that, and be like, well, it's for my business.
'Cause for my
Just be like,
business.
I gotta go drive over to Ralph's
Absolutely.
house. It's my
Yeah,
business.
It's like $3,000.
Listen,
like,
man.
It's a $3,000 a month friggin'.
Yep.
Uh,
Listen, if
3,000. That's probably like a 10,000. Oh my god.
yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, dude, it'd be insane. But one day, like that's the goal for this podcast and for my channel, to actually like build like something like that, so we no longer have to really go to work, and then we can just like survive off
yeah.
of like something like this.
Absolutely.
That'd be freaking awesome. You know what I mean? But we gotta get those followers up, so people, like, comment, and subscribe. Let
Yeah.
me, like, let's go.
Coming through my little ass town the
Yeah.
other day,
Uh huh.
I pull up, and a while back I told a quick story about like my kid saying like, oh, there's no nice cars around here, and we saw a Ferrari just drive by, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, there you go.
every once in a while, like I've seen a Cybertruck, and like it must be people from out of town like moving
Oh
in
yeah.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And so the other day I pull up to, there's a Rite Aid on my right and a bank across the street, and it's like a Mavis Tire there. It's a little shit town,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I pull up and I'm at the light, and I look to the right in the parking lot of Rite Aid.
Mm-hmm.
And I look, and it's a Lambo, brand new Lambo,
Wow.
just sitting there, and I'm like, huh.
Jesus,
Rite Aid.
dude,
I was like,
Jesus.
Gotta get their
All
meds.
right.
Yo, right?
I was like, bro. I loved it too. He parked like an asshole, like completely sideways, and I'm
Really?
like, yeah,
Yo.
you park like that.
You know what's crazy? I always thought to myself, if I ever get like a super expensive car,
Yeah.
like I would hope to God, like I never like get like that. Like, no, you can't park near me. Like,
You
Bro,
just
'cause-
park far away.
yeah, I just
Yeah,
park,
usually I
I'd
park-
rather just park my
Bro,
car
I
far
park
away.
my Nissan far away.
Yeah.
I really do. Like,
I'd rather that, man, than
time.
anything else. You know, like
Yeah.
you just
But
like
anyway, to his point, there really was nobody in the lot.
yeah.
So it just looked
Oh.
dope. I was like, all right.
It's probably closed down already.
Yeah, right.
Probably buying the place.
Oh my god, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like one day we'll get up there. I was telling Danielle, I was like, man, one day I could see us like having these like crazy
I would love
expensive
that.
cars, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
wait,
would love
that
to.
day hasn't happened yet.
No, it hasn't.
Oh,
Yeah, we have some crazy expensive cars.
wow.
No, I do, yeah.
Oh,
But-
well, one day. Okay, I guess I'm just working for nothing. Sheesh.
oh my goodness. But yeah, it's crazy how the industry is changing. Like these guys over at Fitment Industries, Alex has got his own thing, Martini Works.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, you have these guys over at Donut. They built a new channel. It's called Big Time. You should probably check that out.
Okay.
I watched a couple of their videos. Banger videos already. Like
That's good.
they actually went back to building cars,
Yes.
and
That's
that's
what I wanna
exactly
see.
what I want to see. Like, you know what I
Maybe
mean?
you guys should build a car.
I wouldn't
would
mind.
Love to.
I wouldn't mind
You
doing
have
that.
the MR2.
Yeah, we do have the MR2.
I
What are you
could
gonna put
comment.
in it?
I'm gonna put a K in it.
I knew it. Love it.
I'm
Please
gonna put
do.
a K in
Put
it.
a K in it.
Like,
Absolutely.
Put a K in it and just call it a day. Like,
Absolutely.
get that thing going and then put a turbo on it.
I'm pretty sure they make. You could just buy the motor mounts for it.
Ab-
Straight up, like
absolutely.
ready to go. Like,
Yep, ready to go. But like, it's gonna be a process with that car. Like everybody's like, I just had somebody ask me the other day, like, what are you doing with that car?
I stare at that every time.
Yeah,
I-
I'm just like, yeah, it's gonna sit there until like I figure out what I'm gonna do. But
Yeah.
the fact that the whole car is red, like I'm gonna have to like strip that car down, at least the engine bay, paint the
Strip
engine
whole
bay,
thing.
Yeah.
paint the engine bay like black or something like that,
Mhm.
like I did with the Sapphire. And then
Yeah.
whatever color I want to do or wrap that I want to do on the
Yeah.
outside, like it'll be pretty simple to actually get done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I gotta have it painted, like a cheap paint job, and then finish it up, like whatever, I'll do whatever I gotta do. Like make it just a different car, and then just throw a K
Best
in
thing to
it,
do though,
turbo.
if you're gonna swap it, or the best thing to do is to get it painted while it's still a shell.
Oh yeah. There's
And
no
then
doubt.
just
I'll
get it
strip the
there.
shit out of
Yeah,
it. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
But I can't imagine like, I don't know. Like, see, I know those things come out the bottom. The motors come out the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So whether I take the whole subframe out and just leave it out
Mm-hmm.
and just like take it somewhere and on a rolling bay or something, I don't know how
Yeah.
to do it. But yeah, do something like that. Is
Absolutely.
part of the plan for sure. But yeah, I keep putting it off.
Turbo K, huh?
Yep.
That's gonna
We have a couple
be a lot of fun.
obstacles in our way.
Yeah, we do. But we'll get there. I'm super excited for a trip that I got coming up, me and Danielle. So
Where are you going?
GTR Fest in Texas.
It's awesome.
I can't
That's
wait.
gonna be cool.
That's like 2 months away, so I'm very, very excited
going,
about
Rob?
that.
Awesome. What?
Are you going?
No.
No.
They'll
All
probably
my
have,
vacations are over.
they'll
Yeah.
probably have a couple Nissans
I think I
there.
have 3. I have 3 hours of PTO left.
Oh my god.
I burned them all in one shot.
Yeah.
I'll go on vacation next year now.
Oh man, but yeah, super excited. Like things are like moving along. We got some big plans coming. But yeah, like more stuff on the way. But yeah, this is where we're gonna leave this episode off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We are back. We're gonna start doing this every week now. I think the plan is to try to get more guests on because
There's still a lot of people
yeah,
that want to be on.
dude.
We'll bring you some fun stuff.
yeah, I think what it is the schedule that we usually keep. We usually film on Thursdays at 10.
Yeah.
So I think we might just have to do something about that because some people might not, jive with how we do it. But if we can do it, we can do it.
Yeah.
We'll see what we
a
can
little
do.
flexible.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we want to have guests in. So you want to try to be a guest, man. You want to try to, come in and speak your mind like we do.
Yeah.
Please let us know on the Instagrams. You can catch us on the Cars and Comedy Instagram page. You can catch us on Facebook. You can catch us on TikTok. We're all over the place. Send us in DMs. Let us know what you guys want to hear. Rob, where can they find you?
Instagram, No Show Rob.
All right. And you can catch us everywhere on the socials. We'll see you guys on the next one. All right? Deuces.